Good evening, greetings and salutations. Thank you all for checking in again for another one of these reviews. Today, excuse me, sorry, just had dinner. Today we are doing 13 Reasons Why. Yes, it is one of the newer Netflix series. It's a drama. It's a drama that follows these two teenagers, Clay and Hannah. Hannah committed suicide and left these tapes explaining the reasons why she committed suicide, the 13 reasons why she committed suicide. As the tapes unfold, you basically hear about pretty much every character who committed, not who committed, who contributed to her suicide. The show stars, the series stars Dylan Minnette. He has a very lengthy acting career since he was 8. He was in Prison Break. He was in Don't Let Me In, or sorry, Let Me In, and Don't Breathe. Don't Breathe, also, as a side note, was a pretty good thriller. One of those thrillers that kind of has a good twist in it. So you should check it out if you can. And Hannah is played by Catherine Langford, a newish actress from Australia. So this show has gotten a lot of buzz, obviously for one because of, I mean, it's talking about teenage suicide. So I mean, you can't really have a show about that without it kind of stirring up some trouble. My take on it, as every episode goes further in, you realize you have to finish the story. You need to understand why, what really happened, what caused her to feel like at the end she had to kill herself. I would recommend watching 2 to 3 episodes each time you sit down to watch it. Don't watch it one episode at a time. Um, it's hard to explain why, but trust me, it's better to watch 2 to 3 episodes each time you sit down to watch it because one, because you'll want to, and two, just because it'll flow a lot better that way. Uh, so yeah, I mean, this story, this series is very reminiscent of high school for me, and I'm sure it's reminiscent of high school for a lot of people. It reminds you of things that you probably even forgot occurred. You could look back and think you had a fantastic high school career, but I think this series will remind you of some of the things you might have forgotten. It reminds you that you really don't know what someone's going through, whether they're the jock, the nerd, the techie, the artistic one, the gothic one. You don't really know what someone's going through. You don't know how hard your actions and inactions can affect somebody and what they're going through, and it could push someone to the extremes of emotional ranges. This show also kind of, not kind of, but reminds you of the sensitivity to the issue of suicide. How we discuss people who commit suicide. Some people are very empathetic. Some people are like very cynical, kind of, excuse my language, but have a fuck you attitude about it. Like, fuck you, why would you just leave? And, kind of, you're being selfish and this, that, and the third. But I think it serves as a good PSA for high school life. I think for more mature high school kids, this series would be a good PSA for them. Um, and kind of reminds you of, you have to be careful how you treat one another and how you view other people. Because again, you don't know what someone's going through, and you don't know what your actions, or again your inactions, can do to them. To get a little bit more personal and deep about it, this show could be almost too fair to all sides involved. Absent the very, very violent and disgusting and uncondonable actions of one particular individual in the show, in the series, absent that, you can kind of see how Hannah, the person who commits suicide, may have been over dramatic at times, and how a lot of times you have to remember that it is just high school and life has barely even started. It really has. And you have to keep that in mind, because if you don't, high school will swallow you up. Again, in all fairness, there if you watch the series, there is one individual who's just all types of like, he just dead wrong. But for the most part, a lot of things can kind of be ambiguous. A lot of things can be kind of like, I mean, I don't know. In high school, I probably might have done the same thing. Um, so it's an enjoyable show. Check it out. Again, try to watch 2 to 3 episodes at a time. I think you'll enjoy it a lot better that way. And that is 13 Reasons Why on Netflix. Very much bingeable, very much binge worthy. And again, thank you for checking out these reviews. Sorry this one was a little bit longer, but it's a deeper subject, so it is what it is. Please continue to check me out. Thank you.